What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Let's go ahead and talk to Impa. Ruins? Perhaps Tarm Ruins? They lie far to the northwest. Go with caution. Okay, so the quickest way for us to get into the ruins is by warping to Spool Swamp. There we go. And we'll get there sooner than we think because the entrance is right through that tunnel over there. Unfortunately, the entrance is blocked. And there are what appear to be 4 openings for certain objects. Let's go ahead and read the sign. We carry treasure maps. Horon Shop. Now, you might remember that a few episodes back... Well, first of all, let's say hi to Maple and see if she has anything interesting. Oh, a Gasha Seed. Well, I would have preferred a piece of heart, but, beggars can't be choosers and all that jazz. Okay, as I was saying, you might remember that a few episodes back, we bought a treasure map from the back room in the Horon Village shop. And if we check our map, we can see that 4 areas are twinkling. These areas have jewels that we need to collect in order to open the entrance to Tarm Ruins. Let's start off by talking to this guy. Oh, Keeper of the Essences! I have awaited your arrival. I give you this. And he will give us the round jewel. Very nice. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to warp to the Woods of Winter. I'm not going to cut in terms of finding the jewels because they're pretty close to one another. Well, at least within warping distance. Now, you don't have to wait until you need to explore Tarm Ruins. You can collect the jewels at any time once you get the necessary tools to obtain them. But anyway, we want to head right in here and swim over to this chest. Uh-oh! I've got you! Nyarhar! I am Vyre, Onox's loyal henchman. Onox has ordered me to stop you, so I've moved the pyramid stone high onto this cliff. Get it if you can. By the way, these falls flow from Sunken City. If you can't swim, you can't get down them. Well, Vyre was never known for his intelligence, and I see that his defeat in Mermaid's Cave taught him nothing. Oh well. Let's go ahead and teleport to Sunken City. Getting the pyramid jewel is relatively simple. All we need to do is just dive down here and grab it. By the way, Vyre will only appear in that chest during a linked game. If you are playing an unlinked game, the pyramid stone is, it's actually in an underwater grotto where the entrance to Dancing Dragon Dungeon is. You have to swim to the top right corner and dive, and it'll be at the other side of the grotto. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to head to where the Hero's Cave is. But obviously we're not going to go in the Hero's Cave. Instead, what we'll be doing is we're going to go down to the shore and head over to this torch. What we want to do is fire an ember seed to light that torch and walk across the bridge. Huh, what have we here? The Black Beast rests here. That looks like a question mark. And what has commonly been associated with question marks? Why, mysteries, of course! And as it turns out, the Black Beast was nothing more than a mini Moldorm. And he was guarding the X-shaped jewel. How nice. Excuse me. I'm sorry if I sound kind of strange. I have not been feeling well. I've had a cold for the past 3 days or so. It really hasn't been that fun, predictably. But I'm not so sick that I can't record videos. That's the important thing. Okay, so the last jewel is right in this area. But in order to get it, we need to change it to summer. Why summer? Well, in summer this lake will dry up. And we are going to head over here, and looks like we need to bomb the entrance. Excuse me. Inside this chest is the square jewel. That is all 4 jewels, ours for the taking. So let's head back to the entrance of the ruins. Okay, things are moving right along. How are we doing for time, by the way? 7 minutes, not bad. Okay, X shape. Your jewels fit perfectly. Square jewel, pyramid jewel, and round jewel. Perhaps those jewels were left behind by the ancient civilization that once inhabited Tarm Ruins. Speaking of which, Tarm Ruins, a new area. Now, this area is not that big. However, you are going to need the power of all 4 seasons if you want to reach the 6th dungeon. Yeah, it seems like well, first we want to move this Armos so the stairs will appear. But as I was saying, it seems like we are getting to the dungeons much more quickly than normal. I think it's because I've unlocked so many of the secrets that I can spend some time actually progressing the game rather than going, dang it, I needed it to be winter. As I was saying, it seems I'm spending more time actually progressing through the game rather than just going back and forth between seasons and ages trading secrets. Okay, so the snow is piled up, allowing us to climb the other side of the ledge where we're going to push these 2 Armos, and when we change it to spring, they create a path for us. But we actually want to make it autumn right now. Alright, dealing with dark nuts, of course. Now, this cave right over here, this is rather important. Okay, I need to get my shield out. This Deku Scrub has some vital information for us. I surrender! In return, I offer my advice. If you are lost in the woods, travel west, then south, east, and north, taking each step in a warmer season. Let's bear that in mind. Okay, so once again, take down these 2 dark nuts, because they're jerks. Although, let's be honest, they became a lot more dangerous in later games of the series. Okay. So we want to head up here, and let's see if we can... Oh, darn it. I was hoping to use a mushroom to kill him. Ooh! A bombable wall. Is there anything in here that is of interest? No, it's just a fairy. By the way, well, not yet. Okay. But we are now in the Lost Woods. A very familiar area for those of you who are veterans of Zelda, and I'm assuming there are a lot of you. Now, this shrub is also very important. Before you enter here, you want to make sure you have the phonograph with you and have completed the trading sequence. Doo-dee-dee. It's staring at your phonograph. Let's play it. Dee, what a tune! I love it! As does the rest of the Zelda fan base. I'll teach you the way to my secret spot. If temperatures rise as you go far to the west, you'll find it. And it's very much worth our time that we do find a secret spot. Also, one thing I should mention, be careful of all the likes, because chances are you don't want your shield to get eaten. So the proper order is winter, and then we want to turn it to autumn. Remember, rising temperatures. I find it rather appropriate that we are in the Lost Woods based on what we're going to obtain at the end of the road. Okay, then spring, and finally, summer. And what awaits us on the other side? This. If you're playing a non-linked game, the Noble Sword will be resting here. But if you've already collected the Noble Sword like I have, you will get the legendary Master Sword! Oh, how awesome does that feel? Okay, now, to actually progress through the Lost Woods, we need to change it to winter, then move south. No, wait, we need to move west. Then we need to change it to autumn and move south. Okay. And now let's change it to spring and move east. And finally, change it to summer and move north. There we go! We have gotten through the Lost Woods. By the way, these Armos are real, and the sword won't affect them. No matter, the big Goron sword will, though. Alright, and here is the final mystical seed tree, and it's a Gale Seed tree. Although I believe, if memory serves, it only bears Gale Seeds during a certain season. Yeah, it only bears seeds during summer. But first things first, let's go ahead and change it to winter. I mean, autumn, excuse me. Because there is a shrub that we want to burn. If memory serves, there is a chest here, and it contains a gacha seed. Very nice. Okay, now that the gacha seed has been collected, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and change the season to winter. We're already at 14 minutes. Yikes. I better finish this quickly. A lot of enemies here, so be careful. Now, if memory serves, yes, there is a patch of soft soil. Okay. Snow is piled up here, so let's walk and get shot by Darknut's arrows. What we want to do is we want to move this Armos statue to the left, hop back down, and once again, change it to spring. And bounce right back up. Now, there is a shrub over there that contains an old man, but I believe he takes your rupees, so don't go down there. Finally, cross the bridge, and we are at the entrance to the 6th dungeon. Whew, that was something, wasn't it? But we're gonna save the dungeon exploration for the next video. So next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, we are going to explore dungeon number 6. So, see you guys next time.